It's week 8 of the National Football League. And coming up next is the Commanders' creative quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Commanders and the Raiders coming up next.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. And we are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, along for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we got a pair of teams who both gotten off to good starts this season. They find themselves with winning records as we now work our way through the front half of this schedule.
Yeah, you know, we try to be pros, and every game, right, is a big game, but when you have teams that have gotten off to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber teams. They look that way right now. And this is also a measuring stick game, and a great one where you don't have the consequences of lose and go home. Just a wonderful test for you, for me, for the fans.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their fifth-year quarterback.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach the grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Throwing this back in the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. Kate, that defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. But that QB speed is a difference maker.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Raiders get to it. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fun ball. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
The Raiders and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
The Commanders and their running back about to get back to work. And they're backed up just about as deep as they can be off the interception. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. And the struggles from the last play carry into this one. This also just gets back to the line. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I think even the defense would admit a little surprised to see him running on 3rd and long. That's called pursuit. Wildly and quick after that initial reaction, and stuck him behind the line.
On now comes their punter. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Raiders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That hits in the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for this offense. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. All right, here we go. Second down. They're throwing it. That's completed right side. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on first down. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to the air here. That one's complete, right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play, and that gives them 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
From the red zone now. Gets himself free. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up 6-0 here in the first. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. On first down, they'll run. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That pass complete to McMillan. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. That's taken at the 15. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Commanders will go on offense. Here's the handoff. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 31. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. Into the hands of Pitts. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Option design here. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 48. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
From the 27. Gets this one to Harris. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. He'll throw it yet again. The throw is caught.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Still inches to go on 3rd down. Harris gets it on the draw. Escapes a defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 14, Raiders nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Raiders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. He's got Harris. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Give now to the running back. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Setting up a throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. Hand off to the back. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action on first down. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Now, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Trying again, following the sack. Setting up the screen. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It goes as no gain on the 3rd down run, and now they face 4th down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Trying the handoff. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. He'll cobble together a yard there. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. They get it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Looking for a throw here. McMillan hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They go play action on first. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. Taken in by Harris. And he's brought down for a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now a give running right. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
No gain on the run, so now they face fourth down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Commanders. Looking at fourth and maybe an inch or two. Ryan Stonehouse sent out to punt it away. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 65 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Raider football. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. After the sack, another pass on second down. Hits his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. To the air, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. J.K. Scott on the punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he gets him around 6 there. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Now looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got time here. Now he's forced out. Now he takes it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 41. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL. And that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Well, that brings us to the midway point of this one. The Commanders enjoying a nice little lead here on the road. As we hear from Jonathan Coachman over in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Elijah Moore, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we'll head to Buffalo to check on what's happening with the Bills at Highmark Stadium. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. Josh Allen has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get over to Inglewood, see what's happening with the Chargers at home at SoFi Stadium. And that one all tied.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Commanders returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. They'll throw to begin this drive. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise you deliver? And that's exactly...
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Throwing now from the gun. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. They kick the running back in motion. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now a give on the counter. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Third and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, I don't even know sometimes what it means to bow up, but that's exactly what the defense did. I do know this. It means stopping that offense in critical situations and forcing a 4th down. Now we get to see whether or not this offense wants to gamble.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Commanders get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. They hand this one off. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Pass play now. Into the hands of Pitts. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Trying an option here, play to the left. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first. He'll throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And they pick him off again. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Pass play coming here. Puts some power on a deep one left.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Pretty obvious this defense. They need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Ball start, auto.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Running it after the penalty. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. He lets a heater go. Big gain downfield. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 20-zip lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completed to his running back. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
It's coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Throwing left side, Bowers has it. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Still sticking with the passing game. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. Throwing it again here. This ball's caught by Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
They just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Raiders football as we're just counting down this final quarter. This game seems out of hand. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And they pick him off again. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he's brought down across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. Room to work at the 35. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first.
First down, Washington.
Running behind center with Harris. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Throwing from the gun here. Brought in right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. From the 24. Got a man, it's Thomas. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders put up even more points in a win. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And Bronk, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target.
Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. That punt goes 63 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a modest gain up to the 46. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Another carry for him. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Here's a throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they'll stop him after he rolls downhill to the 32. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Commanders nearing their 6th win this season. They'll run it here on 3rd down. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Bates' kick is up and good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
After I'd imagine dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Commanders have it again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And if they could play at this level every time out, now their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.